Hey guys, Blue Bear Crypto back with another video, and today we've got some cool kit to check out from the guys at JingleMining. Today we've got a CryptoTracker to check out, which will give us the prices and a bit of information on whatever crypto we want to have a look at. And then we also have a Bitcoin lottery miner. So let's get right into it. In the packaging, you get your little crypto tracker. And this is what it looks like. So it's got a USB-C on the back, got little air vents, I'm guessing for getting rid of any heat. And here's your little screen. This is a good size screen. This is a 240 by 240 LCD screen, which is pretty nice resolution. So along with this, you get your instructions. These things are so easy to set up. Definitely good to have instructions, but once you've done one, then it is just a piece of cake. Very, very nice and simple setup. So really pleased about that. And you also get a USB-C to USB cable, which is nice and handy. We'll connect this up. So this is one I set up earlier. Like I said, very easy to set up. All you have to do is connect to the Wi-Fi, which this emits when it turns on, and in doing that, you'll be able to connect to whichever Wi-Fi that you want to. And then once you've connected to that Wi-Fi, like you've just seen, when you turn it on, it gives you the IP address. You can use that link to basically change the settings. So on this one, for example, I've changed the ticker to LTC, Litecoin, and it's given us the price here, telling us the percentage difference today in the last 24 hours. So it's gone down by 2.65%. And we're on Thursday. Got time. There is no buttons on this. This is what you get. It's very simplistic, but it's a very nice little screen, and you can change the brightness. It might not look very bright right now, but we have got some good light right now. We've got JingleMining on top. What's quite a nice little thing as well is it just has a nice little angle upwards, because if you had that flat on something, it wouldn't. I don't think it'd display very nicely. So this is a nice little design choice, poking up a little bit. There's also a yellow model, and there is a white model, but I've only got the black and the yellows for today. I think this is a really nice gift for someone that's into crypto. So if you've got any friends or family that are into crypto, it's very cool. So like you see, it will connect to the Wi-Fi. That's your IP address, so that's what you type into a browser. And we've got Casper here, and that is down 4.16% at the moment. And these also use an insanely low amount of power. Even on full brightness, you are not going to see the difference in your electricity bill by using these. So that is really nice that you can just have them dotted around, have them in any room. They're connected by Wi-Fi. Solana currently $149.4, and we're down minus 4.54% today. Bitcoin $103,000 at the moment. To have all of these on the desk side by side, I think this is a nice little display. Somebody that's into crypto, like I said, I think this is a bit more of a nice gift idea. Or if you're working and you just like to know what the price is throughout the day, these are a real cool little gizmo gadget. So thanks to the guys at JingleMining for letting me check these out. And what I'll do, I'll pop these over here, and we will now check out the Bitcoin lottery miner. Now this is a very, very small lottery miner. So the hash rate is super, super low, but at the same time, that means that the power consumption is also extremely low. So you are not going to see any sort of electricity usage by using these, or even a few of these. We've got some connections. These seem to go into the back. I'm not 100% certain on what these are for. It's not stated on the website either, but we have a cable. I believe this would be for an extra fan if you really needed to use it. So let me just steal a USB connector. So this is also powered by USB-C. I think that goes that way. And yeah, with this one, you can scan the QR code, but the second that you give it power, you can connect to it via Wi-Fi and then put the settings in. Once you've put the settings in, that is it. This just works. There is no GUI that you can connect to, like a browser or anything, from what I've seen. But yeah, these just work. So you just put your Bitcoin address in, the pool you want to connect to, and then up and off you go. You are sorted. Like I said, this is a very, very low hash rate. We're currently at 76 kilohash, which is a very small amount. But if you are interested in Bitcoin mining and you want to know what it's all about, this is a really good starter just to know how it works and how to connect a Bitcoin wallet, how to connect up to a pool, and how to know how everything's working. As you can see at the moment, we're currently getting about 66, 67 kilohash on average. There is a software update for this, so I will connect this up to the laptop and we will see what we can boost this up to compared to a stock one. So I will do that now. So after having a bit of a play with these, you can see that these three have the latest firmware from JingleMiner. So these are all currently hashing about 313 kilohash, and this is as it comes in the box, about 77. So definitely recommend getting the updated software when you get these, if you do decide to get them. These kind of things, they are really targeted towards absolute beginners, or it's just a nice gift for somebody to use. I just wouldn't expect any sort of returns on something like this. The chance of hitting a block on one of these is massively, massively low. So yeah, don't expect to get any big returns on this. But still, there is a very impossibly small chance that you hit a block with one of these. Just as a beginner, it's a nice thing to get a grasp of a Bitcoin address and how to connect to a pool. Yeah, that's my take on it. It's a very good thing for a beginner, but it's not something that you would use down the line if you want to be making all of that money. I'm a massive fan of the CryptoTrackers though. These are pretty cool. And also, as I'm recording, we can check this live. Let's have a look. What's cracking off? So as I'm recording this, Bitcoin is actually dropping pretty hard. So we're almost back at 100,000 Bitcoin. Not amazing, but at the same time, maybe it's the last drop before we go up. Let me know what you think about these little gadgets. I think they're pretty cool. If you do want to get any, there's a link in the description. There's a coupon code as well. If you do buy some and use the link below, you will be indirectly supporting the channel, so it will be much appreciated. And yeah, I just think these are a nice little gift for others. And also, if there's anything that you want to keep an eye on constantly throughout the day, these are just a nice subtle way of doing it. And that's all for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.